Hey folks, welcome back to the latest scoop on the Iraqi Dinar. If you're tracking the revaluation buzz, I've got some fresh insights from the guru community that could get your pulse racing. Let's dive right in and unpack who's potentially slowing things down, plus some exciting updates on reforms and reserves. First off, Sandy Ingram breaks it down with 5 key players that might be delaying the IQD's big comeback. You get to pick the culprits. Top of the list, the United States, pushing Iraq to cut ties with Iran. Then there's the IMF, waiting for Iraq to solidify its economy beyond just oil. The Central Bank of Iraq is next, still working to align with global banking rules. The Iraqi government comes in fourth, raking in dollars but paying out in dinars. And finally, the Iraqi citizens themselves, who aren't depositing their cash into banks, making it tough for any central bank to manage or boost the currency's value. Ingram points out that 2 of these are real heavy hitters, while the rest are basically ongoing fixes. Food for thought, right? Shifting gears, Frank 26 highlights a key article on Iraq's banking shakeup. Get this, the reforms are in the home stretch. CBI Governor Ali Al-Alak says most banks are jumping on board and he's locked in a deadline for full rollout. Frank's pumped, feeling totally justified in his predictions. Straight from the top, can't argue with that. Now over to Nader, sharing vibes from the Middle East. He clarifies that Prime Minister Soudani never dropped a hard promise on the dinar. What he did say? The dinar packs more punch than the dollar. No timelines, no before this date hype, just that bold statement. Fanulu chimes in with a reality check. A lot of folks overestimate how many Americans are holding dinar. Don't buy into the inflated numbers, it's not as massive as some think. Then there's Mark Z fielding a question via PDK about a pre-RV checklist. His take? Loads of those must-dos are already checked off. Progress is happening behind the scenes. Claire dropped some solid stats from an article on Iraq's financial muscle. Their foreign reserves can handle 18 months of imports, no small feat. Plus, they've got 167 tons of gold, putting them 4th in the Arab world and 30th globally per the World Gold Council. That's a whopping 55% jump, hitting 22.8 trillion dinars in the first half of 2025, up from 14.7 trillion the prior period. Smart, secure investments are fueling this surge and boosting returns. Impressive growth alert. Back to Frank 26 with a boots-on-the-ground update from Firefly's pal Omar. Those 5,000 dinar notes you snagged in the U.S., they'll keep their full value at exchange, even as Iraq rolls out lower denominations. Higher notes, like your 50K, will get the official rate treatment. No value drop. Frank calls this the ultimate counter to LOP fears. Strap in, everyone. This journey's about to amp up the thrill. Wrapping up with Mountain Goat tackling what happens to those 3-0 notes. They'll stick around alongside the new smaller ones, but get pulled from daily use. Instead, banks and big players will handle them for major deals like international trades. We're talking the 250, 500, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 25,000, and 50,000 notes, reserved for the heavy lifting. There you have it, Dinar watchers. Plenty of momentum building. What do you think is next? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button, and subscribe for more updates. Stay tuned.